Welcome back. We now join Tennyson Glasgow for the sports news.
In tonight's sports news, West Indies wins warm-up game in advance of Under-19 World Cup. LeBron James leads Lakers to 9th straight win, and in Spanish football, Barcelona sacked Valverde. We bowl off with cricket. West Indies won by 3 wickets against Canada on Monday in a warm-up game in advance of the Under-19 Cricket World Cup. The 16-country tournament starts Friday and runs through February 9th. West Indies, which has another warm-up game on Wednesday against Scotland in Pretoria, opens Saturday, January 18th against Australia at Kimberley. Akil Kumar led the way with an innings of 59, while Ayush Verma had 42 not out as Canada batted first on Monday. The Canadians finished at 271 for 9 in their 50 overs. The West Indies reached their victory total in 46.5 overs at the expense of 7 wickets, led by Antonio Morris's 96 not out and Naeem Young's 70. Canadian bowler Rishiv Joshi finished with 4 wickets. The Under-19 World Cup was first staged in 1988 as the Youth World Cup. After a 10-year hiatus, the tournament returned in its present form and has been held as a biennial event since 1998. India has won the tournament 4 times, Australia has won it 3 times, Pakistan twice, and England, South Africa, and the West Indies once each. In more sports news, a man who racially abused England fast bowler Jofra Archer during the first test against New Zealand in November has been banned from attending international and domestic matches in the country for 2 years. Archer said he heard comments during the final day of an innings and 65-run defeat at Monmonganu's Bay Oval. After a police investigation, a 28-year-old from Auckland admitted the abuse. He has been issued with a verbal warning for using insulting language. New Zealand Cricket say they have contacted the man and written to him advising of his ban until 2022. We move on to the NBA. LeBron James scored 23 of his 31 points in a dominant second half, and Dwight Howard added season highs of 21 points and 15 rebounds in the Los Angeles Lakers' 9th consecutive victory, 128-99 over the Cleveland Cavaliers on Monday night. James added 8 assists while passing Isaiah Thomas for sole possession of 8th place on the NBA's career list. The longtime Cavaliers superstar led a decisive run during the third quarter and put it on in the fourth for the Lakers, who still haven't lost since Christmas. Los Angeles won its 3rd straight game without Anthony Davis, who is out with a bruised backside. In world football, Barcelona generated more money than any other club in Europe for the first time last season, a study has found. The Spanish club earned £741.1 million in revenue in the 2018-2019 season, according to Deloitte's Football Money League. Real Madrid swapped places with Barca and fell to second on £667.5 million, with Manchester United third on £627.1 million. The Red Devils are said to be at risk of losing the position as the Premier League's highest revenue-generating club for the first time next year. Spanish football now. Barcelona have sacked coach Ernesto Valverde and replaced him with former Real Betis coach Quique Setién. Valverde, 55, helped the club to 2 successive La Liga titles, and they lead on goal difference this season. However, the Catalan side have produced a series of unconvincing displays under his leadership and have failed to reach the Champions League final. Setién, 61, led Betis to their highest finish since 2005 and to the Copa del Rey semi-finals before leaving in May. He has agreed to a 2.5-year deal and was presented to the media earlier today. In more Spanish football news, with which we conclude, Barcelona forward Luis Suarez will be out for 4 months following a knee operation on Sunday. The Uruguay striker suffered an injury to the external meniscus on his right knee and was operated on by Spanish surgeon Dr. Ramon Cugat. Suarez played the whole match as Barcelona were beaten 3-2 by Atletico Madrid in the Spanish Super Cup semi-final in Saudi Arabia on Friday. The 32-year-old has scored 14 goals in 23 games for Barcelona this season. Reigning La Liga champions Barcelona sit top of the Spanish top flight, level on points with rivals Real Madrid at the halfway stage of the season. That's sports news for tonight.